All right, we got some Four Nations Cup to talk about. We got some more signings to talk about. We got Alex Morello, who's finally out of the way in Phoenix. We got some more responses to Leafs and Habs talk, because that's what we always do here. And we got some more stuff going on with Cutter Gauthier out in Anaheim. Welcome to episode 50 on Puck Nation. Thanks, everybody. Stick around. How you doing, everybody?
What
Jenny,
is up?
what's going on? Everybody okay?
Mimo, episode 50, man.
50, man. I know. Remember we said, we're never going to get past 2 or 3 or whatever, and people are not going to be interested in whatever, but they are, and I want to thank everybody. Thank you so much for the comments, and we're going to get to some of your comments today because, like usual, we're going to talk about the Leafs and the Habs and whatever, but there's a lot of stuff to talk about. First and foremost, Mike's not here again. So, Mike, wherever the hell you are, I hope you're having fun, brother.
And he's good. He's on vacation.
He's
right
on a
now,
well-deserved vacation. He was doing all kinds of traveling. He did Comic-Con here in Montreal last week, right? Yeah. So he needed some time to himself, which is good. It's all good. Yeah. We're going to be going. I'm going to be going on tour. What is it, next week again or whatever? And you're splitting what, in September? You said?
Yeah, end of September.
Good for you.
Well, I could probably figure something out, remote or something.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
I love this shit too much.
Yeah, man. So we got. I know everybody's like, but it's in mid-July, whatever. The Cup was just won a couple weeks ago. But there's a lot of stuff going on in hockey, and we're going to get to it. First and foremost, I want to say thank you again to Audio Technica and Unrivaled Memorabilia, right? And
I think in the next week,
week and a half.
We're
going to have the other sponsor that we were talking about a couple of weeks ago.
It's exciting stuff, guys.
Yeah. So, Yanni, let's get right to it, brother. We're going to get right to it. I was taking a look at the Four Nations Cup stuff that's going on, which I think is a bit stupid because the Russians are not going to be there.
Right?
So it's a little bit weird. Like, imagine that. The best players in the world, and Ovechkin's not there.
Ovechkin, Kucherov.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, I don't even have to name other ones. Look, you have Bobrovsky. Just saying.
I find that a little bit strange, a little bit weird. But here, where's my phone? I'm going to get to my phone because I saw a couple of things that are going on with some of the players. And we're going to talk about Canada, U.S., obviously. And we're going to get to the other nations in the future. But, man, oh, man. You want to start with the Canadians or you want to start with the U.S.?
I mean, the whole event, I think, is a little bit sad, if you ask me.
It is. But listen, all right, look, I just want to go through some of the players. Look, this is not, 100%. These are the guys that are, potentially there, projected to be there. We know the Tkachuk brothers are going to be there for sure for the United States, right? Mm-hmm. And Austin Matthews. We know that for damn sure. I mean,
that's pretty much the only.
Barring a severe injury or whatever, that's pretty much it.
Remove the Tkachuks. I don't know how much heart that team has, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, because I look down the line, and there's the Hughes kids.
Jack's
going to be there. Yeah.
Quinn proved something. He won the award.
Yeah. But Jack Hughes is a hell of a player too.
Never said he isn't.
No, I'm saying I'm just trying to go through them all, like the forwards here. We got Trocheck, we got Cole Caulfield here in Montreal is going to be there, right? Well, at least they're projecting him to be there.
It's great, but to me, it's just like it's a useless competition.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a break from the NHL, I guess, right? That's what they're trying to do.
Risking injuries.
Yeah.
I don't know. Personally, I find it stupid.
Well, listen, when I was a kid, it meant a lot. Hey, man, they took us out of school to watch some of those games, okay? And I'm not even talking about the 70. No, well, it used to be called the Canada Cup, right?
I don't know. If it was the Olympics, if it was something, I would say, you're doing it for your country. It means something.
Well, to them, I think it means something. I don't know if it means the same thing like it used to. Like I said, considering, that the Russians are not there. Yeah. It's like when you say, we're the best in the world. Hold up. You're not the best in the world.
Yeah, you're the best because the best are not here.
Yeah, because some of the best guys you didn't play against, so it's a little bit strange. I agree with that. It's a little bit strange. But here, let me go through it. Jack Eichel's going to be there. I thought Jack Eichel was going to be there. Here's the one that I really like, that I think should be on the team. The Kyle Connor, man. He's good. That kid's good, man. That kid's really good. I'm certain Clayton Keller is going to be there, right?
You would think.
And these are just the forwards. JT Miller had a great year, and he should be there, right?
Yeah.
Now then we're getting down to the nitty gritty with
even at that, all right. You have so many other skilled American players.
Yeah, Yeah, but yeah, you can only take 12, right?
But that's what I mean. A guy
Gensel's
like
gonna be
JT
there.
Miller, a guy like JT Miller.
Yeah, he deserves it. He had a great year.
Yeah, he does. But is he better than, I don't know.
Gensel. Well, Gensel's going to be there too. Gensel's going to be there. Vinny
But same
Trocheck.
for Gensel. Is he that?
Yes.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think they have much. And
Yeah.
we're going to get to the Canadian side after. Anyway, we're just talking about the forwards now. We didn't even touch the D. Okay, we're not going to touch the D. I'm talking about firepower and guts and glory. I don't know, man. I don't see much guts in Cole Caulfield. I don't see much guts in Kyle Connor. As much as I love them as players, I really do. But
I can agree with you.
You
They're
understand what I'm saying?
Elite scorers, elite.
They have that finesse stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it. But when you're playing these competitions, man, those 2-week competitions, whatever week and a half competitions, you need a little bit more. And that's just my opinion. I think the Kachuk brothers have it. They bring it every night. Man, do they bring it every night. I would love to have any one of them in Toronto. Any one of them.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I know. From experience that Austin Matthews doesn't have any of that oomph that you need, right?
It's okay. Mitch Marner does, right?
Yeah, well, he's going to be in Canada. We're going to look at the Canadian side too.
I know.
Look, I'm not going to touch
Balances
the D
out.
because D, there's so many of them. Like I said, there's the Hughes and whatever, blah blah blah. The Goldies, they have Hellebuck. I think that's where they beat us because we don't have much in Canada.
Yeah, but depends who Hellebuck's going up against. You saw him in the playoffs.
Yeah, he laid an egg. You're right, but I'm just saying compared to what we have in Canada, we're going to go with Montembeault.
Look, I'm not taking it away from Hellebuck. All right, he's
No,
a
you
hell
can.
of a fucking
You can.
goalie.
Yeah, you can.
Hell
You
of a
can.
goalie, but when it matters, he wasn't there. Like, he played well, but
Yeah.
the competition was just too strong.
Yeah, not well enough, I guess. Because
He's the
considering he won
last
the
resort.
Vezina, whatever.
He's
yeah.
the last resort, right? So that means your defense shit the bed. Your forwards shit the bed, and you were there.
Well, look, let's compare it to the Canadians, okay? To the
Yeah.
Canadian guys, okay? Because I think there's a little bit more here. I mean, look, just off the top of my head, we're talking McDavid, we're talking McKinnon, and we're talking Sid.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
there's like Bedard to throw in there.
Well, Bedard, yeah, but he's young. He's going to get a spot. I'm sure Bedard's going to get a spot. We got Braden Point. This is just stuff that I'm thinking. Braden Point's going to be there. Marner is going to be there. Don't ask me why, but Marner's going to be there.
It's definitely to back check.
Yeah. You think Stammer's going to be on the team?
I think you already have a lot of old guys.
Well,
Do you
old.
need more?
Listen, he still holds his own, man. He's still doing what
No,
he's
but-
supposed to do.
The skill is still there, but I don't know.
Man,
There's a lot of young guns,
Sidney
man.
Crosby. Look, we're going to talk about him too because apparently they're going to re-sign him again, right? They're talking about a 3-year deal extension in Pittsburgh. Personally, I think Sid should get the hell out of there. You're not winning. You're not making the playoffs again next week. Jesus, Mimo. Next year, you're not making the playoffs again next
What do
year.
you mean? Look who his GM is. They're going to win the cup, Mimo, every
That
year.
guy
Every year they're
destroyed
going to win the
Leafs,
cup.
and he's destroying Pittsburgh right now as we speak.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what. Look, maybe because Sid just doesn't want to be bothered. I don't want to move. I don't want to pick up and go to another city, whatever. But Sid, man, you're wasting your time. I know he's a class act. I think he's the only one left with being a class act in all of hockey.
McKinnon's there too.
No, but I'm just saying, at Pittsburgh, I don't think he should sign. I mean, I thought he was going to move. I really thought he was going to move. I thought they were really going to go talk to him and say, listen, kid, you've done enough for this organization. 18 years? You've
Somewhat
done
enough.
enough. You've done plenty. It's time for
You
you to
won
go on and maybe
cups.
try to get you another one. Go be with your friend, maybe in Colorado. Come to your childhood dream team and here in Montreal. Go to Toronto. Go wherever you want to go because I think he's earned that right.
Absolutely.
I think he's earned that right. I mean, he's Sidney Crosby. I think he's earned that right. He's allowed to go anywhere he wants. But as far as Team Canada goes, the C is on him without a doubt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I think Sid still has what it takes to give, man. I'm telling you, Sidney Crosby is at another level. Always has been ever since he came in all those years ago. And I remember, I'm like, oh my God. I remember we saw him here for one of his first games. He scored that 100 goal on
crazy.
was it Theodore or whatever? It was in it.
Yeah, I think it was Theodore.
Anyway, so I think we have a little bit more guts on our side, with Stammer, if Stammer stays there. The D, we can go everywhere, man. We can go Morgan Riley. We can go to Bouchard. We can go so many guys, but we don't know.
Okay, think about it, okay? You think
Petrangelo,
you
there's
think
so many guys.
Canada, right? You're thinking Canada defense. Right?
Listen, I know who my defense were when I was growing
But,
up.
Mimo, you're saying Morgan Riley,
I know.
okay? You're saying Cale McCarr,
That's for sure. But
okay? Hold on. And we're talking about, what, Bouchard?
yeah, well, yeah.
Those are like the 3 picks, right?
Yeah.
All right.
But
my
there's
head,
Petrangelo.
my head goes Shea Weber,
Yeah,
You know?
you know where mine goes?
Brent Seabrook.
Mine goes Niedermeyer, Pronger. You know that's
This
my.
is what no, but I'm saying just the recent ones.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Then you had like Marty Broder, Nets, Bobby
Yeah.
Lou, like
There's Bobby, Patrick. There was so many when we were growing up. But I'm saying now, as far as the goalies go, Yanni, that's where I'm saying the biggest discrepancy in Canada, U.S. is Hellebuck, who's like, what? Let's say he's at the top of his game. Right? Well, top of his game. He's at the top right now. He's like one of the top 3, top 5.
sure.
Who do we have? What do we got?
The Montreal Canadian fan is going to say Montembeau.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be there.
You know what? I'm not going to take it away from him.
No,
dude, he proved me wrong.
Yeah.
I said he was nowhere
Is he
near
there?
a starter.
Is he there to be?
Dude, who did Montreal have
What are you talking about?
in like the last year? Okay, we had a few good players, but we had a lot of injuries.
Yeah, shit.
Right, and he was on.
Oh, listen, he
was
held
playing on
his
top
own.
of his
He
head.
held his own. Look, I've said it 100 times. I don't think Kent Hughes is a dummy. I don't think Jeff Gordon is a dummy. They gave him that 3-year extension, correct?
Correct.
Okay, the kid deserves it. I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying, is he the one to represent the country?
I mean, didn't he do it for
What,
the
is it
other
going to
cup?
be Binnington?
Didn't he do it for the other cup?
Yeah, well, no, the Spengler or whatever. No, it wasn't Spengler, was it?
I don't remember which one it was, but I know he
Whatever,
went
one
and
of those,
played really well.
Yeah, one of those, whatever. But so you think he's got what it takes to?
I mean, what else
I
you
think.
got?
Do you agree that that's the biggest discrepancy we have in net?
Yeah, maybe.
Right?
I have a wild card here. Hold on.
I mean, I don't know. Look, does he
I have
deserve
a
it?
brain fart. I don't know if he's American or Canadian. Spencer Knight, he's American.
No, Spencer Knight might be on the other side. But,
Yeah, exactly.
look, I'm just saying they're talking Binnington. We don't have much else.
Dude, you put Binnington in there, man.
Well, that's what I'm
Jesus.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Do you agree that that's our biggest
Great
discrepancy?
goalie, but he's not Team Canada worthy.
That's what I'm saying.
right?
So that's my question about Montembeau. Not because I don't like the kid. I mean, come on, look.
exactly.
Like I said, he deserves everything he gets. Are you kidding
For
me?
sure.
It's just that's where I think it's going to be the biggest difference between us and the United States. As far as up front, I think the heart. I mean, there's nothing like Sidney Crosby and Nathan McKinnon. There's nothing.
There's Connor McDavid in there too.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying there's nothing like Sid
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
and
saying.
McKinnon. I mean, you could tell me all you want with the Kachuk brothers and Austin Matthews and everybody we mentioned before.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not taking anything away from them. God, no, not. Are you kidding me? They're amazing hockey players. I'm just thinking you need a little bit more guts,
Yeah,
and I think Team Canada's got it.
I think so too. But like you said, I think they have us beat on goaltending.
Yeah,
And goaltending,
yeah, absolutely.
as much as everybody says goaltending doesn't matter, it
No,
does.
listen, it matters to
Look,
a certain degree. I mean, does it matter?
We didn't have to look far. All right, look at Bobrovsky.
Exactly.
If Bobrovsky was not in nets for Florida,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be.
No, but Yanni, but then you could
given.
flip that and say, look at Skinner. Look, I was the first one to shit on him all
Yeah.
year, and look, you brought him to the Cup final. So
Yeah,
he
he
did
did.
something. You know what I mean? So again, I've never believed in that $10-15 million goalie. What's the point? Put it on D, put it on your forward, whatever. Get on some heart, get it on some experience, get some guys get it on some veterans. I'm not saying do like Pittsburgh and go get 8 guys over 30, but you need a couple of those guys like the Canadians. We're gonna get to them later because that's what we do. We talk about Habs and we talk about the Leafs here, but I think they would profit from getting a couple of guys in there.
Yeah, I think so. But
I don't think it would be a bad thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm
Anyway,
not sold.
We're gonna
I
get
don't
to
know.
the
We'll
other
see.
two nations probably in the next podcast or the one after that. But again, I feel a little bit, not. I mean, I'm gonna watch because I love the game, but
I'm not glued
without
to
the
my TV for
Russians,
that
I'm
one.
not. It's for me, it's tough. Coming from where I come from all those years ago, where the Soviet Union, I saw the Soviet Union, man, and the guys come up, and let me tell you, it was a war, man. It really was, dude. They literally took us out of school to watch the game.
That's crazy.
Okay, not that I wasn't gonna go watch it anyway, but that's,
Nemo, you went to school.
well, yeah, I was there for like half an hour, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. Yanni, I heard such great news today, man. Such amazing news.
Which one? Because I've heard a lot of crazy stuff today.
Well, from Frank Saravalli, he tweeted out that Alex Morello guy, the owner from Phoenix, He's out. He signed all the papers. He's done. He's got nothing to do with the Phoenix Coyotes ever again. He's done. Good riddance.
Arizona
Goodbye.
Coyotes, yeah.
You fucking clown. I'll say it. You're a fucking clown. You know what? Finally, the folks in Utah have a team. And who knows? Maybe one day they will go back.
I'm going to miss that mullet arena.
Well, ask the players if they'll miss it.
I'm sure they
maybe
will.
one day they will go back with a real owner, with somebody who's got, some how do you say, some heart, because those people in Phoenix, they deserve it. They supported that team for 30
they did.
freaking years, okay? And they treated them like a
Mimo,
joke. It was ridiculous.
The other thing is, they gave these kids growing up in Arizona the hockey that they got to watch. Look at
listen,
Austin Matthews.
Yeah. Listen,
Their own son.
Yeah.
Who else?
Well, Shane
a few
Doan
other
was
ones.
Phoenix. You know what I mean?
No, but there's a few other ones from Arizona.
Didn't they say what's his name? I forget right now, but he was going to come to Toronto to play with the Phoenix guys. Anyway, but look, he's finally out of the fucking way. He's out of the picture. And good riddance, man. Get lost. Don't go anywhere near hockey again. And Bettman, if you let this idiot back in, you're the one. You're the one with the problem. Okay. Already, there's a lot of people shitting on this salary cap system stuff, and we were talking about it last episode. We kind of mentioned it a little bit. We're going to get into it a little bit now, with the salary cap. Okay. It's not a coincidence that all these guys are signing with the at these places with the no state tax. Well, it's not a coincidence. It's just not.
Them.
And something's got to be done. You got to figure something out. It's not fair. It's not. Look, if I'm Montreal, if I'm Toronto, if I'm Edmonton, most of the Canadian teams, okay, but if I'm those three, correct me if I'm wrong, they're probably at the top of the list. They're top of the league in
attendance,
in attendance, and in revenue. Correct.
Probably, yeah.
And we're getting eaten alive in taxes, which means they can't get the players they want to get. We were talking about it before, right?
Yeah,
so
well, fair.
A $13 million contract, let's just say, whatever, $13 million contract, Vegas.
Here in Montreal,
yeah.
Dude, you're making like 7 if you're lucky.
Yeah.
After agent fees and everything,
Exactly.
you're probably coming out with like $3 million.
In Vegas, you're good. You know what I mean? You're good. And they don't even have to give you 13. Because to be equivalent, dude, I'll come here for 9. You know what I mean? Like they have to figure it out.
It's wild.
But then does that fall into where then it's going to be too much the other way? You know what I mean? Oh, well, they're getting a tax break there. Or they can say, let's say, just for argument's sake, if the salary cap is, just for argument's sake, is $85 million, right? They can say, well, in Edmonton, because of this, and that, and the tax situation, Edmonton could spend 87.2. You know what I mean? And the Montreal Canadiens can spend, 86 point whatever. You know what I mean? To make it all even out. There's got to be a way to make this fair because it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence.
100%.
Look at those 3 monsters that signed in Nashville.
Yeah, and
it's not a coincidence.
Why would you want to sign in Toronto or Montreal?
Exactly.
Or anywhere.
Exactly.
You're going to get destroyed by the tax
exactly.
situation.
Look, 2 years ago when Ryan O'Reilly, when he left Toronto, oh no, because I want to go to a winner. Dude, he knew he wasn't going to win in Nashville. Are you kidding me? You're going to win in Nashville? No, you're not winning nothing in Nashville. But he went there. Why? Because the money was there. The money was set. Everybody's going there. And now Barry Trotz pulled a rabbit out of his hat. Wow. Dude, what he did, it's just incredible.
And that's his first year as a GM, right?
Yeah, but Barry Trotz's been around for a long time, brother. Yeah. Barry Trotz ain't no dummy. Barry Trotz is a hell of a hockey man. And, I can't wait to see them. God, I can't wait to see them. Can you imagine the first time they iced that team?
No, it's going to be wild.
My God. Anyway, so Alex Morello, good riddance. You're out of there. The people of Phoenix, I know we have a couple of guys, because remember that? There was a couple of guys that listened to us from Phoenix. Power to you guys. I hope you get a team again, but with somebody with, half a brain that runs it. And Bettman, you can't fuck it up this time. You just can't.
Hey guys, if you don't agree with us or whatever, write a fucking comment. I see so much shit on here to get a comment.
I'm getting all in those private DMs.
Forget these DMs, guys. They're commenting. This is what we want. Why do you think I'm saying PK Subban's going to make the fucking Hall of Fame? Come on, boys.
Yeah, because you're a Habs fan. That's why.
No, that's not why. Dude.
All right.
Okay, I have my history with PK Subban. I haven't said it. We'll say it when PK Subban's on the podcast.
Well, we'll see. Moving on. Some unusual signings and some guys still left available. I saw today Ryan Suter signed in St. Louis because he got bought out from
you would think the guy would
Dallas.
retire after that, right?
Dude, he still wants to play. Because when he signed that 100-year deal with Minnesota, him and Zach Parise retired this year, correct? It was,
Was
last
it
year
this
with
year or last year?
Was it this year with
I
Colorado?
don't remember.
Yeah,
It might have been. Actually, I think it was this year.
yeah, it was this year. And I can't believe that he's still playing. I can't believe Ryan Suter's still playing. I don't know if he's got anything left in the tank, but you know what? St.
For
Louis
that
seems
kind
to
of a
think so.
contract,
770,000, whatever, because he just got bought out from
got
Dallas,
nothing.
right? So listen, man. If it works, it works. I don't know. You know. And Yanni, pull up that list. Who's available still?
Give me a second. I just want to verify how much Shooter signed for.
I think it was 775. I think I saw that. 775 for a year or something like that. Yeah.
775
Yeah, I
exactly.
got
At
it.
39 years old.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. If they still believe that he's got something in the tank, why not? Power to him.
Yeah. So I was
So-
looking at the list.
Yeah,
earlier.
yeah. Let's
We're
talk about that
talking
list because there's still a couple of interesting names out there.
Yeah. Well, there's a few of them that are retired or in long-term injury.
Well,
So-
obviously, yeah.
There's Jacob Vrana.
I thought he signed somewhere. I could be wrong.
The
but I
list says no, and I didn't see anything
thought-
online.
okay, whatever.
So
Well, yeah, he's decent.
28 years old,
Listen, he got traded from Detroit to sorry,
St. Louis.
from Washington for Detroit. Or was it Detroit?
That was a weird trade, though.
It was for Anthony Manta.
Yeah, but it was a weird trade. It was like they almost gave him away.
Yeah, it was a Manta for Verana, and Verana was supposed to be whatever, but he just fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
Nothing there. Interesting, but yeah, whatever. I'd pass on that. You next?
I mean, depends on the team, right?
Well, yeah, obviously.
I think there's a lot of teams that could use
Obviously,
a player
obviously.
Like
Are
that.
you kidding me? Look, hey, look what we just said. St. Louis took
Yeah.
Suter. You know, so
Then
go on. I'm gonna.
you have Tyler Johnson.
He's interesting. He's
Yeah,
interesting.
34 years old. Like
Yeah,
he's about
he's
to be
interesting.
34. I think it's.
He's interesting. He's a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Kevin LeBanc.
Yeah, pass.
I don't know. The kid
Nah.
had. There was a lot of hype around that kid.
Yeah,
back in
but
the day.
hype is not the hype doesn't translate to
No, you're right.
success on the ice, whatever. So next,
Yeah.
yeah. What do you
Nikita
got?
Zaitsev.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Chicago's letting kids walk like that.
Well, listen, Zaitsev was supposed to be whatever in Toronto. We moved him. Nothing happened. Next,
Tyson Barrie.
no, not a chance. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot
okay,
pole.
the next
Although
one-
all those years ago, and you can ask Mike when he comes back on the show, I had called the Nazem Kazi trade because I wanted. Listen, I love Nazem Kadri. Okay, let's not. I don't want to pussyfoot around this. I love Nazem Kadri, but what he did those 2 years in a row, he couldn't have stayed. He could. Now, if they want to go get him, now it's a different story. It's new
Yeah,
people,
I agree.
new people in charge. You know, Tree's there. Tree's the one that took him in Calgary. You know, I'd
It's a
like to get him
relationship
back,
with him.
and the heart the kid had. It's just he did that stupidity 2 years in a row. You can't. You have to set a precedent. You can't have this kid come and do this and not move him and say it's okay. You can't do that, Yanni. You just.
I think the Leafs are missing players like that.
We're gonna get to that after Yanni. That's at the end of the show. We're gonna
All
talk
right.
about what's behind me and what's
All right.
behind you because that's what we do.
And there's obviously Mike Hoffman.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't touch that either.
No, I wouldn't touch out with a 10-foot pole.
Let's see what else do we got here. Max Pacioretty. That's an interesting.
That's interesting. They were talking about bringing him back here.
One. Could be interesting.
It could be interesting. Look, he was loved here.
It all depends on how much and for how long.
He was loved here. I'd give him a 1-year deal here. I'd give him a 1-year deal.
Mm.
He was loved here, and you know what? We were talking about that. Having a bit of experience
He
in the
was
room.
loved
He
until
was.
the media destroyed him.
Well, all that shit that happened with PK. Right?
It's
And then they both
but
got-
It's always like that. Have you noticed everybody that leaves Montreal is the
Yanni.
same fucking
Yanni,
thing?
you know what? I'm jealous of you guys because it was really bad. The Mark Bergevin years, and even before that, you know it. I know it. People are scared to talk about it here, but I'm not. I don't give a shit. This is my place. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
That
There's
whole
nobody that
French
owns us.
English shit has destroyed this team for years, and I don't care what anybody says.
But Mimo,
The media fucking kills it. You listen to those hams on RDS, and they talk about some guy saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have signed Slavkovsky." I didn't even want to mention his name because he's such a ham. No, you shouldn't have signed Slavkovsky. You shouldn't have signed Cole Caulfield. He's too small. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
you know what? You're talking about just the French media.
Yes, but that's
Okay.
the ones that used to control the whole thing.
Yeah,
Okay?
but-
And that's what the players couldn't stand, Yanni.
You're right.
I know
But-
I'm right because they said
But
it.
this problem is not just in media here. It's
But-
everywhere.
No, but it's mostly because I'm telling you, if you talk to the fans, they're good with Cole Caulfield, and they're good
Absolutely.
with Slavkovsky
But I'm
signing that
talking about
8-year
the
deal.
French English shit.
That's just
it's
stupid.
Quebec's biggest problem.
Well, that's been like that for all my
that's,
life.
that's for a whole other podcast.
That's another
we
podcast.
could discuss this.
Exactly. No, but I'm just saying, so I'm jealous of you guys because it seems that the Jeff Gordon and Kent Hughes era
Yeah.
is going so well. They're sticking to the plan, man. You see it. And this year they got Demidov. God bless them. I wish we had luck like that. Well, we don't. But whatever.
You got Austin Matthews. Be quiet.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I was very happy when that happened, but whatever. Anyway, so
Then there's Quinton Byfield. That's an RFA.
but he's RFA, so they're going to keep him.
Still interesting. Though.
They're going to keep him. But we're talking about Max Pacioretty. You said Max Pacioretty. Would you take him back?
Like I said, for the right price, yeah.
I would take him.
I think the kid has a lot he can mentor these other guys.
That's exactly what we were talking about before. You need
He's
a
a
couple
true
of these guys.
professional. He came back from injuries.
They love him here.
He was the Wolverine, dude. This guy used to come back, broken neck. He came back faster than expected. Like, I don't know, man.
I would take him for the the mentoring stuff. You can turn around and talk to Max Pacioretty, because he lived it. He went through it, and especially here, he went through it here. You can bring in somebody else. Like you can bring in the Tyler Johnson. He's a winner. Yeah, he's a winner. He's won a cup, whatever. But a Max Pacioretty went through it here. So the experience it's a different kind of experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one that I'm surprised. The one I'm surprised that is on here because I felt he did pretty well with the Montreal Canadiens on his last season was Tanner Pearson.
He's free agent. He's not signing. He's not re-signing him.
No, but this is what I'm saying.
He's not
I'm
re-signing
very
him.
surprised he's still a free agent. That's the thing.
Listen, maybe
Nobody
can't use
jumped on that?
No, maybe can't use because he's hurt a lot. He's hurt a lot.
So was Monahan.
Don't even get me started on that. I couldn't believe what I heard.
No, but like, dude, I saw that and I was like, what?
I heard.
Kirby Doc too. Like, don't get me wrong, kid's a fucking phenomenal player, but I hope he could stay healthy.
When I saw that Monahan signed for 5 years in Columbus, I'm like, you know what? I should send in my resume to be a idiot GM, and that's what I put on it. Idiot GM.
Yeah, you probably get the job.
Oh my god, that's so stupid. But whatever.
Yeah.
What a dumb signing. Anyway.
Justin Schultz, free agent.
Nah, pass.
Chandler Stephenson.
Pass.
Stephenson.
Pass.
Blake Wheeler.
Him too. Now, he
got
his good days are
his
behind
captaincy,
him.
Man.
Yeah, well, that was the other team, but
yeah, but that's what I mean. He got stripped, sent to New York.
Yeah, and his good days are behind him. His good days. Look, his good days are, and he had a bad injury right at the end.
Yes,
yeah, he had a bad.
But you know what?
A broken leg or whatever. Broken.
A guy like that could be that Okposo piece.
I'm not sure about that
on a team.
I'm not sure about that because he was a healthy scratch. He was able to play and it was a healthy scratch in New York. So
was Okposo Game 6.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Rangers. You say he could be that guy. No, he can't be that guy.
Well, maybe not on the Rangers.
No, the Rangers.
The Rangers, they're not winning a cup anytime soon.
No. Who else is there, Yanni? Give me somebody interesting. Come on. Give me somebody interesting.
Chillington.
He's good. I like him, but
how's he still free agent?
Because maybe these guys want too much. Maybe they don't want to go. Maybe people have approached them. For example, if I'm San Jose, hey, you want to Jordan? You want to come play with me? No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck out of here.
Then you have Kyle Okposo.
No,
he's debating retirement.
He's gonna retire. Forget it. Dude, why wouldn't you retire a champion?
Yeah. You have Oscar
You played
Lindblom.
16, 17 years. Sorry.
Oscar Lindblom.
Yeah, it hurt all the time too. Even him.
Well, the kid had cancer and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Kubalik.
Dominic Kubalik is a special player. He was gonna be a star in Chicago. Everybody thought, oh my god. Then he got moved to Ottawa, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he fell off the face of the earth. Now, is it the Ottawa Senators? Because they're going through all that shit? Or is it Dominic Kubalik that's just not...
I'm not sure, but I believe he was in Detroit too. And
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
Either.
But I know in Chicago it was supposed to be the be-all and end-all, whatever. Yeah. Oh my god. Then they moved him. They must have known something we don't.
Oh, dude, most of the time that's what it is, right? Kevin Lankinen, dude. I like him.
That's the goalie?
Yeah. 29 years old.
Yeah.
He's right at the age.
Yeah.
He's right at the age.
Yeah.
I'd give him a nice little pickup. $2 million last contract.
I'd give him a shot.
Played in Nashville.
Yeah.
Dude, he knows he got a good development. They make good goalies there.
Yeah, no shit. They had one of the greatest of all time.
No, but this is what I'm saying. They have Rene.
They had Pecorino. They had Yarosaurus. Yeah, of course.
They have Askarov. Like, dude, that organization knows how to fucking get goalies.
They get goalies. Yeah, good for him. No, I would take a chance on him. Absolutely.
I think so too. On his last contract, it was $2 million, dude.
Yeah, I'd take a chance on him. Anyway,
Daniel Sprong.
Yeah, you see him. I like this kid. Why? I don't get it. Why is he always available? I like this kid.
He's one of those like spark plug players. I
like him. He's like a little devil out there. I like.
Before we jump to something else, there's a few other ones that caught my eye. Cal Clutterbuck.
Yeah, too old now.
Really?
Forget it. Yeah, forget it.
D'Angelo.
Him I like because he's fucking whacked. That guy, if somebody could just channel his hockey and tell him, listen, dude, just fucking play hockey and shut up. Okay? He reminds me of a lot of guys that I played with. Hotheads. Well, he's Italian, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Explains a
Sorry,
lot.
guys.
Explains a lot.
It does. It explains a lot.
There's a few other good
I
ones
like
too
him.
that are coming up. There was Keller Yamamoto.
Yeah.
Dude,
I find the Edmonton Oilers give up on him.
Hell of a fucking player.
He skates like the wind, but the Edmonton Oilers give up on him for a reason. Right?
You're telling me you wouldn't give him 1.5? That's what he
Yeah,
had. That's
yeah.
what his last contract was.
Yeah, at 1.5. Yeah, I put him in my
two,
bottom 6.
2.5. I think he's worth it.
Yeah, I put him in my bottom 6. Yes, I would.
You know, and then there was guys like, hold up. Tenorti, I'm not even going to mention.
No. These guys are done. Just forget it. It's like almost 10 years you're in the league and you still can't
Philippe
break a line.
Zadina.
Zadina is a flop. We all know it. Zadina's a flop. What a waste.
I remember when Montreal skipped him.
Yeah,
and he said,
everybody, oh my
I
God,
can't
yeah,
wait
yeah.
to light you guys up every time I play you.
Yeah.
You never lived up to it.
Nah, he never lived up to it. He's a flop.
Samuel Blais.
I see Montreal taking a look at that kid.
It would work. I think he's in town, actually.
I see Montreal taking a look at that kid.
I saw him in town. I mean, I didn't personally see him,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I know
but
he's
he's
here.
in town. Well, he's probably he's from here, so he probably lives here. But
JVR.
nah, too old. Now.
Bertuzzo.
Same thing. Maybe.
Anyways,
Anyway, that's it.
We'll leave it at
needless
that.
to say, there's a lot more available,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of teams that have spent their money now. So it's gonna be a lot harder to make your moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a perfect segue to my Toronto Maple Leafs, because I was the one to say they can't possibly come back next year with the same core and not change shit.
and behold,
And guess what they're doing? They're going to come back with the same 4 or 5 if you count Morgan Riley.
and what's gonna happen, Remo? What's gonna happen?
Fucking
You guys are gonna win the cup.
unbelievable. All they did was they got Tanev, they got OEL, and they got Hakanpää, and they changed their coach. And they think that's going to make a difference. Now, you needed to move one of those two.
Well, you know what? You guys have Justin Wall with a little bit more experience now.
Yanni, Justin Wall doesn't score goals.
No, he doesn't.
Tanev doesn't score
You have
goals.
Matthews for that.
Hakanpää is not even. They haven't even announced his signing it. You know that, right? You know that because it's pending his whatever. I mean, he belongs to the Leafs, but it's pending his physical. Okay, because even him, he's always busted. Okay, and Berube is the coach, so I know definitely he doesn't score goals. Yanni, we need balls up front. You
be an
can't go a
interesting
7-game series with the Boston fucking Bruins and score 12 goals in 7 games. Not when you have 5 guys that take up 3/4 of your salary cap. It's just it's fucking mind-boggling how Shanahan doesn't see this. It's driving me fucking nuts. I mean, I've seen Steve Dangle bitch about it. I bitch about it. All of the guys that I know, we're all me, Gabby, whatever, Anthony. We're all big Maple Leaf fans. How do you not? How can you come back with the same shit? I mean, I don't know how this shit works with the no trade clause, but I would sit them both down and say, listen, dude, you either waive this fucking no trade clause or you're sitting on the bench this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you're gonna. I don't care if I have to pay you anyway. I'm gonna pay you, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna sit on the
not
fucking
playing.
bench because I don't need you.
Yeah.
Why? Because if you play it like that, you're not playing here.
Yeah.
Or please, or tell them nicely. Say, listen, you got to give me a list of 5, 6, 7 teams. You know, the problem is if they give you one team, then you're fucked. Because then, what if that one team doesn't want him? Or if that one team knows that that's the only team that you want to deal with?
Who was it that pulled that shit?
So many guys have pulled
Was it
that
Patty
shit.
Kane? Yeah, Patty Kane. I
So
want to
many-
go to New York.
So many guys
What
pulled
did
that
Chicago get for Patty Kane?
shit. Well, didn't he sign as a free agent? Or?
No, he didn't.
I don't remember.
I remember him getting moved.
I know
It
that
was like
Matthew
nothing.
Tkachuk. I know that Matthew Tkachuk said, "I'll only go to three places.
Yeah.
I'll go to St. Louis. I'll go to New York, and
The
St. Louis
return-
because he was born there."
Okay, but hold on. Tkachuk's return was a lot.
No. What I'm saying, it was hard for Tree to say because
Yeah.
look, because he said, "I'm not signing with Calgary.
No, absolutely.
I'm not going to be signed." So he goes, "Okay, well, where do you want to go?" And he only gave him 3 teams. I think he gave him Tampa Bay, he gave him St. Louis, and he gave him Florida.
Yeah, 'cause-
but this is my point. If those 3 teams don't want to dance,
Yeah, you're fucked.
then you're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked, dude. You're fucked. What are you going to do? You can't do it, right? If I don't want to dance,
Dude, it's like Marner saying, I only want to go to Pittsburgh.
yeah, or whatever. Yeah, I only want to go to Vegas. But if the guys don't
Where,
want to
where
dance,
is he going?
that's exactly it, Yanni. So this no movement shit. I mean, I don't know who the fuck decided to give anybody. How could you do that
Look,
to these
Mimo,
players?
Okay, you got to think about it in their
Business.
business way, right? You're a hockey player. You have a family. Your kids are in school.
I
All
understand.
this. You don't want to have them uproot constantly.
That's the player's perspective. I understand. Me as an owner, if I'm an owner,
Yeah.
there's no fucking way that you as a player are going to dictate to me how I run my team.
Yeah, but
Now look, they're handcuffed, Yanni. These guys are both going to walk.
Mimo. It's like a job, all right? If you're an employee and you know your fucking boss hates you and you hate your boss, what the fuck are you still doing
Absolutely.
there?
Yanni, these two are going to walk, and you know what's going to happen? They're going to get shit for both of them. They're not going to get nothing for both of them. Okay? They're both going to walk. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, if it could have been done, it would have been done. There was a rumor that Tavares said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going. And Marner, are you kidding? Why would he? Why the hell would he go anywhere?
I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't see Tavares going anywhere.
he's not. They're not.
You know,
they're not
the
going
only,
anywhere.
The only other team I could see him in is the New York Islanders, and that's
Back to New York. I don't know about that. Well,
No, but
maybe. Look,
it could work.
stranger things have happened.
It could
maybe,
work,
maybe.
but I don't think it's going to.
I doubt it myself. I don't see it happening. I doubt it. Whatever. All right. Before we go, let's talk about the Habs because the Demidov, we talked about Demidov last week.
Dude, I can't wait.
There's a few rumors going around, like we were talking about Pacioretty.
quite
There was
a
a
bit.
rumor that I heard today, an offer sheet for Seth Jarvis out in Carolina. They're gonna pull the KK shit again.
Here we go. Fuck me, man. There's so many.
What is it?
fucking-
They love Carolina. They want fucking Nate Chash,
You know what?
whatever his name is.
Mimo, Carolina has developed some really great players.
Yes, but I'm saying there's other
Okay,
players
in,
out there.
In a market like Carolina, these guys don't thrive as much as they could have somewhere else.
Some guys want that.
No.
Oh, you mean
nothing,
yeah,
nothing
okay,
against
I misunderstood.
Carolina.
Yeah. No, I understand.
Okay, nothing against Carolina. It's just when you're stuck in a team and it's you haven't made it to that next step. Sometimes you just gotta switch the organization up.
Yeah, you need a fresh
You
start.
know? Like how long has Carolina had the same guys?
yeah,
You know,
but
the
these-
coach.
but-
The coach. Did they resign
Yeah,
him?
of course they resigned.
Yeah, they did re-sign him.
But
Okay.
the thing is now they're gonna they re-signed Brendamore. But now these guys they're all free agents. Like they're all gonna walk.
But
Some
this
of them
is
are
what I'm
restricted.
saying.
I understand.
So-
I think Jarvis is restricted. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But
he
I think
is.
he's.
I'm pretty sure he is.
I'm sure. And Natchez, they've been talking about him for years.
And let's be realistic. When you're offer sheeting somebody, unless you're giving something outrageous, the
Well-
other team's just gonna match it.
Yeah, and it only happened with that Mark Bergevin clown that was here. He offered him $7 million, and it was so fucking
Yes, but-
bad that the owner of Carolina said, "Thank you,"
Yeah.
because now I'll match that. Thank you.
Yes. It was
The
actually
whole
a favor
point
for
of
them,
doing
but-
that is to handcuff
Yeah,
your opponent, you
exactly.
clown.
Exactly.
But when you're stupid,
But
you're stupid.
Then the fucking shit hit the fan.
And then they started with the
When-
KK
with
thing.
KK, they fucking.
That's
offered
another
him-
thing. What a dummy.
Dude, I think that has to be one of the worst contracts.
Oh my god. Is he even gonna anyway, they're gonna buy him out, this kid.
That's what I heard.
They're gonna buy him out.
That's what I heard. But
That's it.
it's sad, man, because I was the
Third-
first one to
third
go buy the
overall.
KK jersey.
Third
Love this
overall.
kid. I felt he had so much talent. I remember you saying he's going to be a bust from
I
the
told you,
beginning.
man. I told you there's gonna be a bust.
But-
You don't skip out on a Brady Kachuk. You don't do that.
I
You don't
know.
do that.
You know that now, though.
You don't do that. Yeah, look, you don't do that. And you knew right away. Even Brady, when Brady was in the junior, you knew that he was a captain to be. You knew it. He has that pedigree. He's got that shit behind him. He's got his father was a fucking savage when he played. His brother's a savage.
Matthew is like.
You know what I mean? So when the apple falls, my friend, it doesn't fall far from the tree.
No,
You know what I mean? So
know. But even him, Brady Kachuk, you think he's going to finish his career in Ottawa?
no.
way,
There's already rumors that he wants out. No, he's not going to finish it. No.
I don't know. I heard it's not him that wants out. They're talking about moving him.
Well, there's a reason why. Of course they could move. Yanni, you know
Where
what?
do you see him going?
Go play with his brother. What do you think he's going to go? Or back to St. Louis,
that
where he
would
was
be
born.
good.
He's going to go to St. Louis.
For a rebuild.
Yeah. So what? So what? He hasn't played a playoff game yet.
I don't know, man.
I don't know if he's
think-
going to go to St. Louis because it's
I
going to
don't
take some
think
more
he's gonna
time.
Go there. I think if he goes anywhere, he's going to a competitive team
Yeah.
that has a chance.
Tampa
to
Bay
win,
or
'cause
Florida.
his brother just won.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you're going to
and
play with
you
his brother.
saw it all over him, dude. He was like,
You
I
saw how
want
happy he
that.
was. See how happy
I
he was.
want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of
And
course, Danny. Winning is the best. It's the best feeling. And
but
when
this is
you
it.
win, your fans forget everything. You know what I mean? You could be this, you could be that. But I'm sure if you ask Brady, would you want to win in Ottawa? He'd say, yeah, of course I want to win in Ottawa. He started his career there. You never know. You never know. You never know.
Yeah.
So you're happy with the Canadians then? With all the
Look, dude.
there's guys that you want, like we said.
There
the
wasn't
Carolina
much
guys.
that happened.
No, but
All right.
which
so
means
far.
they're sticking to plan.
They're sticking to plan, which is a good thing. Now, am I happy with the way that they've done everything? Yes. They signed
so.
fucking what's his name?
Who?
I'm having a fucking blank. Hold on.
Slavkovsky.
Slavkovsky.
Yeah. Of course.
Fuck, my
No, you
brain.
kidding.
All right. Slavkovsky
Yeah,
just
yeah.
signed.
We shouldn't do the podcast the day
Oh,
after
dude,
work.
I'm
Yeah.
exhausted.
I know. After work. I know.
But Slavkovsky signed for what, 8 million?
8 years. Yeah. No, 7 something. 7.
Almost 8.
Yeah.
So
I think it's great. You know what? Like I said, I'm jealous because some reason the Montreal Canadian guys see things and those clowns I have in Toronto, and I cheer for them, and it's like I think I'm going on 50 years cheering for them, and it's just doesn't cut it, man. I don't get it. I don't
You know what
understand
kills
it.
me,
I don't
Nemo?
see it.
You know what kills me? You look around your Hall of Fame basement, right?
Yeah.
And it's
everything
all
behind
old players. There's no fucking new players
because
anywhere.
because none of them. You see, look, one day we're gonna take the cameras. We're gonna bring in my shrine because I have a shrine here, guys. Yes, my friends have seen it. I'm sure. Maybe one day we'll put up a picture. How's that?
No, but like, there's Matt Sundin.
There's the Gilmores, there's the Clarks, there's the Sandin, there's the Daryl Sittlers, there's the Rick Vibes, there's the Daryl, there's everybody. Borja Salmins, there's the
no
Mike
Mitch
Palmer,
Marners. No Mitch Marner at
and
all.
you won't find
no
any. You know why?
Nylanders.
You know why? Because he doesn't hit me in the heart. He
No, I
just
know.
doesn't. These guys,
It's crazy.
they just don't. They just don't. And I'm sorry. Maybe I grew up before. You know, I come from a old school. To me, without that, you got nothing, brother. You got nothing. And I don't care. I follow Chris Nyland, who's one of our guests. And I follow
Friend
him
of
on
the
Twitter.
show.
And he had a beautiful picture that he tweeted out of him, Serge Savard, Larry Robinson, Guy Carbonneau, and all his old buddies in Montreal. And I answered him and I said, with guys like that, with guts and glory and character like that, you win any cup, any championship in any sport, any day.
Yeah,
Because that, to me, was hockey to me.
absolutely.
Nowadays, look at these guys. Look, there was $1 billion on July 1st. $1 billion was handed out.
Yeah.
$1 billion with a B. Okay,
It's crazy.
and not really Monahan. I want to win, so you go to fucking Columbus. I want to win, so you go to
Maybe he
Columbus.
knows something we don't know.
No, I know, and if I know, he knows. Are you kidding me?
Anyways,
Anyway,
what are you gonna do?
whatever.
Before
there's
we sign off here,
there's
I want to shout out the Liam Foundation.
yes,
We have Chris Nyland,
yeah,
our
he's doing
buddy.
his golf tournament.
He's doing the golf tournament. Unfortunately, we can't make it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in town for
I'm
that
not
day.
in town either. Yeah.
And I hope them the best success.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
we'll
Check it
definitely
out.
be there for the next one.
Yeah, check it out.
So yeah,
And,
best of
Yanni,
luck, boys.
Listen, what's that thing we used to do? What grinds my gears or what pisses me off or whatever the fuck it is? Okay. Right before we go, I gotta say this because
I
I
knew it
gotta
was coming.
only because it happened to me last week, like literally last week. I gotta get this off my chest with the Cutter Goats here. The poor kid, all the shit that's
He's
going
already
on with
been
him.
through enough.
He's already been going, because he quit on Philadelphia, whatever. Now he's in Anaheim, right? Yeah, because they traded him for what's his name?
I
Dresden.
sent it to the group chat. Huh?
Oh my God! So he gave an interview, and the guy asking him questions like, "Who's your favorite player?" Sidney Crosby. What's your favorite movie? Blah blah blah. What do you like to eat? Blah blah blah. What's your favorite coffee? And the kid said, "When it comes to coffee, I'm a chick." And everybody's
getting
freaking
canceled
out,
because he
and he's
said
gonna
that.
get canceled because he said, "I'm a fucking chick." You know what? You little fucking pansies. Grow a set of balls. It's fucking life. The kid didn't mean nothing by it. He just said, "I'm a girl. I'm a chick." That's what we do. We're men. We talk like that. I'm sure girls, when they talk, "Oh, look at that fucking stud," or "Look at whatever the fuck it is they say." You know what, man? Get your fucking panties out of a bunch. You bunch of little
This
fucking
world's
pussies.
going to shit.
Yeah, it's going to shit. So
Well,
get
it's
over
already there, but yeah.
And the reason why I'm saying this now is because I went through it last week. I told you I was on the road and we stopped off at one of those en routes, whatever.
Yeah.
And one of the bathrooms was blocked. Like it was locked. It was locked. It was locked.
The men's.
Not an en route, but it was like one of those off
Yeah.
road, whatever. Go to the bathroom, wash your hands, kind of thing. The men's side was It was literally broken. It was broken. Like it was locked. So there was a lineup. Now here I am. I'm going to tell you all. If it was loaded up with urinals or whatever, like stalls for women, there was no way I was going in there. No way. I'm not an idiot. I'm not a fucking pervert.
Yeah.
I would never do that. God forbid if I ever had a child, my daughter was in there, that wasn't going to happen. So I went in there, and some guy would come out and is like, "Oh, that wasn't cool." Dude, I had to go to the bathroom, man. What do you want me to do? I had to go to the bathroom. It's the only one here.
What was it that you said?
I said a lot of stupid things, and he's like, that wasn't funny or whatever. I said, look, just pretend
On my screen, you're fucking frozen.
Yeah.
I think they're on to us.
They're on to me, right?
We're about to get canceled.
I'm gonna get canceled. Fuck them all. I'm getting
Meanwhile,
canceled.
we're getting canceled.
No. I'm not gonna get canceled. Listen, man. Look, I was minding my own business. He said to me, you shouldn't have gone in there, whatever. I said, look, as a joke, I said, look, just for 4 seconds, I'm gonna identify as a woman because I got to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom. He didn't find it funny, so he said, oh, whatever. He made some stupid comment. And I told him he can haktua. That's what he can do. Anyway, that was the end of that. Don't you like that one?
Fucking good.
That's what I told him.
Episode 50, boys.
Yeah. Anyway, take care, guys. We'll see you all again next week. Ciao.
Haktua.